So here we are, guys, at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center, and I had mentioned it in my previous video, but this is where the Z06 reveal was filmed. There's actually a part of the footage that shows the C8 Z06 going right in front of that glass area right there, and I'll actually cut it in right here for you to see. And then also you could see in the distance there's a bridge, and all of this was in the release footage. It's kind of cool. It was filmed right here in Pittsburgh, but obviously we're here at the auto show, so we're gonna walk in and take a look at it. Hopefully you guys are ready to see some cool cars. All right, so walking into the Pittsburgh International Auto Show, guys. Obviously we are here mostly with blackout tinting, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff to see here. So outside of just the car stuff, there is other things. So obviously we got some beef jerky, cinnamon roasted almonds, which actually smell really good. But we're gonna walk right over here to, first off, the blackout tinting booth, show you guys all the cars over here. You guys obviously will know a couple of them right off the bat, like that very first thing right there. That is, of course, my C8 Corvette Z06, looking shiny and pretty under the very, very nice LED lighting here at the auto show. But we got some signage up here as well. Again, guys, if you want to come check it out, this show goes until Monday. But yeah, the Z06 always looking good, and this is the best part of the auto show. Very clearly, please do not touch. Let's try to see if I can pick this up under this lighting. Look at greasy fingerprints all over this thing. Now, you're going to hear me laughing about that, and there's only one reason, and it's because that car is fully protected. Expel, paint protection film, ceramic coating. There's really not much you can do to mess it up, so I don't really care too much about that stuff, but I could definitely see that getting annoying, yeah, a little bit. But again, here with blackout tinting, we got the blackout van back there. That's for flat glass, so anything in your home, basically, they can also be tinted. This is the entire blackout tinting booth, and it's large this year. So we've got a Jeep with really nice wheels, and the whole thing has been ceramic coated and PPF'd, basically everything you could do. I believe this is Josh's girlfriend's. Over here we have Jeff Lutz's car. So yeah, this thing's pretty nasty. Just ran some crazy drag strip time. I think it was like 5 seconds in a quarter mile. Beside that, of course, we do have the ZR1. Yep, she's looking good. And guys, we got a new mod on the ZR1. Check that out. We got some black Corvette emblems. So we'll focus a little bit more on that in the future. But again, got the HPO signage up here. Now, again, right next to Aaron's stealth wrapped Camaro ZL11LE with some signage, kind of showing you the difference between stealth and your gloss PPF wraps. Now, this is obviously ceramic coated just like my C8 Z06 is. So looks really good under this light, really reflective, real shiny. But moving on, because this booth is huge this year, like I said, we've got a bunch of Skittles over here for you fans of the more exotic stuff. This is Josh's GT4, so very, very nice here. You guys have seen this before. It's the Miami Blue. And then right beside that, this is his Lamborghini Gallardo. You guys have seen this on the channel before. I took it to shop for him to get some work done not too long ago. Right beside that, of course, we got the Huracan in a very, very nice color green. This is the kind of green that needs to come for the C8 now. This green is perfect. Very, very nice. Again, please do not touch the car. Moving on, we have a brand new Technica. Of course, these are all cars that have been worked on by blackout tinting, so ceramic coating, PPF, window tint, in some way, shape, or form, blackout tinting has touched these cars, and the customers were nice enough to let them use them here at the booth. Right beside that, a brand new GT3 RS in shark blue, looking really, really nice. Definitely digging that car. Really like the use of carbon fiber and paint on the hoods. And then, of course, beside that, another GT3 RS, which this is like I'm not really a giant fan of the white on this car. It kind of looks dirty, but not usually a big blue fan, but this thing just looks the part. I absolutely freaking love this thing. And then moving down from there, of course, we got the Ferrari 488. So got all the cars here at the booth. And then, of course, the booth continues on with more areas to sit, hang out, get 10% off if you come down and book at the show. And, of course, the trailer in the background here just kind of really showing everything. Guys, the booth is looking fantastic. You can immediately walk in here and tell who has the best presence. Blackout Tinting's always killing it. Always killing it. But, again, moving on, we also have some new Tesla products here from a place called Plugged In Performance. This is going to be something that's going to be sold at the Gibsonia store from what I understand. Here's the back shot of the ZR1. Looking really good. God, I love this freaking car. Nice and ceramic coated, all cleaned up for the show. Look at that. It's like a freaking mirror. God, I love that car. And then the back shot of Aaron's ZL1 here. And a little bit more of Dean's Blackout Tinting Mobile. Again, residential. So if you need any window tint done at your house, you can also get that done. And it's not just for tinting the windows, it's for blocking heat. So you can kind of do it for heat or privacy reasons. And of course, yet again, that beast. Gotta love that thing. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it at the Blackout Tinting booth. But there's so many nice cars here. It kind of makes my cars look a little less nice, I guess, but oh God, look at that Z06. I'm still loving this. I love having the cars out during this time of the year because it's been so long since we've been able to drive them that now that I can bust it out just for bringing it down to a show like this, it is a really, really good time to drive these cars finally. It feels like it's been forever, even though it's been only a couple months. Hopefully, spring comes early this year because I'm meeting a bunch of people down at the show and they're all talking about Corvette shows coming up, and I'm like, oh, I want to do it. I want to do it. Hopefully it's soon. If you haven't seen the previous video, check it out. This thing just got a brand new Eventuri intake. She's looking good and performing even better now. Gotta love it. Let's move on. We're gonna head out of the Blackout Tinting booth, go see what else is here. So, like I said, there is stuff here other than car stuff, and here's some concrete coating experts. This is going to be kind of a virtual tour. A bunch of really cool memorabilia for cars here. So again, if you guys are local, come check it out. But if not, you can kind of visit the show virtually through this recording here. And then we're here at another detail shop. Has C8 Corvette Z06, which I was just told the owner of this actually owns this C7 ZR1 as well. And apparently he owns two C7 ZR1s and two C8 Z06s. So that's how I guess some of the other half lives. But you gotta love it. You gotta appreciate the ZR1 with the Z06 combination. They're such different cars, but so really very awesome at the same time. Got some nitrogen ice cream. Not really 100% sure what that's all about, but you got it. It's here. Mositis Motorsports. So if you guys don't know what they are, they're mostly like ATVs, motorcycles, that kind of stuff. Pretty cool booth here. But guys, I gotta show you this. I'm walking through this older car section, and this thing. This thing jumps out at me. This C4 literally looks like it just rolled off the production line. It is the cleanest C4 I've ever seen. Stock wheels, stock everything. Very, very clean. Really, really, that's an interesting looking car right there. I've never seen a clean C4. They're usually always hammered on. That looks great. What a beautiful color too on this car. But that's pretty much it for the downstairs area. Now there is a separate area upstairs, so 2 levels to this thing. And from what I understand, upstairs is where Chevy's at. So I'm thinking they might have an E right here. Let's go check it out. And then of course coming upstairs, we get some of the more current day stuff. So these things coming down the pipeline in the future, some of the more futuristic stuff. But yeah, this is where Chevy's at as well. Actually, right there, Chevy. Let's go check them out. So I get to see, looks like a Stingray, and there is at least one E-Ray here. Let's go check those out. So, yep, there it is. 2024 E-Ray. It is Seawolf Gray with looks like the polished style wheels. All Seawolf Gray accents. No carbon flash on this for the accents. So we've seen a couple of these in person already, guys. This isn't really my thing, but if you guys are interested in the E-Ray, come check it out. Interestingly enough, though, it does have the carbon fiber side skirts and front splitter from GM, of course, which looks interesting, but you guys know GM and their odd choice to have a brownish tint to their carbon fiber. Yeah, I don't know. I do like the Seawolf Gray, though. It does look decent. Under this light, it looks a lot more blue than it does out in person, outside at least. Right beside it, we also have a Z06 on show here from Chevrolet. This is the cacti color. So this is a little more my speed. I'm more of a Z06 guy than an E-Ray guy, but your mileage may vary, and if you come down to the show, you can check out both, plus my Z06, if that's your thing. But here is, like I said, cacti with carbon flash accents, carbon flash splitter, obviously carbon flash side skirts at that point, and then the Artemis interior, which is kind of like a clay color, but goes pretty well. Looks like GM kind of wants to pair those two together. Gotta love the Z06 though. And then other than that, over here we have what looks like a 2024 Stingray convertible. And this model at least does not have any wing at all, so it's a non-Z51. And the best way you can tell it's a 2024 is those wheels. Those are the new style wheels for 24. Really not a big fan of those myself, but it's nice to have options, I suppose. So no spoiler means no Z51 for the most part. You can do a spoiler delete, of course, but you can tell it's not a Z51 by checking out the brake calipers. And of course, that is the Riptide Blue for 24. Looks very similar, very, very similar to Elkhart Lake. Yeah, guys, you really can't go wrong with any one of the lineups of these cars. I mean, they're all really, really, really freaking good. And there it is, guys. The best-selling F-150 ever created. And then on our way back downstairs, we're walking past some of these cars. You guys have probably seen this one here before, this Lamborghini Zoggo. This is actually Dr. M3's. He is on here on YouTube, but this is, I think, one of 10, and it's a Lamborghini Zoggo. Again, blackout tinting worked on this car. Actually put all the PPF, all the ceramic coating on it. Car is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's gonna do it. So if you guys like what you saw, smash that thumbs up button. Let me know you're liking the content. We'll keep doing this kind of stuff for you. But if you are coming out to the show, like I said, I will be here again tomorrow. Check out the cars, have a good time. It's always a good show. I like the cars here every year. It's always really cool to be here. So yeah, hopefully I see you. If not, smash that subscribe button and you'll get to see more content like this moving forward. I'll catch you in the next one, guys.